Damn, my beard is fucked. Mic check, mic check, mic check. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the lobby. Welcome to the live stream. It's your boy Techneex, and we are back. What we on? We are back on a Saturday night. Ganga. What is up, everybody? I'm trying to learn Cammy. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the lobby. Welcome to the live stream. We are here tonight. Um, I wasn't able to get back here yesterday. I had a lot of things going on. Today has been a crazy day, to be honest. Um, it's a lot of spinning pieces. Let's put it like that. For one, let's see. Um, man, just a never-ending circle of things. Um, I have to pay rent. Like, this is the shit that's been stressing me out is me paying my rent. Nothing else has been stressing me out besides paying my rent. I always start. I want to start out there so I don't talk about this shit. The rest of the stream. Um. So with a lot of events that happen in my personal life, undisclosed events, because I don't like talking about too many things. Um. In my trip to DR and then coming back and so on and so forth has been just one thing after another after another. So, right now, for example, I can't post videos up because um my Adobe account is currently like on hold, and whatnot. So, I have to recover my Adobe account now. It's it's just one thing after another. So somehow I guess I didn't put MFA on my Adobe account, and essentially somebody hacked my online Adobe account. So yeah, I was telling you yesterday that I wanted to make some shit with Adobe, and I was like, yeah, I'll pay my whatever. So my account is acting weird, and I can't access my account. So I've already sent the information. It takes about 24 hours or so. So, and it's a Saturday anyway. So, yeah, they don't understand, but damn, bro. No, because yesterday I have. So, remember I was telling you yesterday, I said I could probably use that. Like, I could probably use those funds towards. Yeah, when I told you at first, like, I could use those funds towards my Adobe account was because I needed to pay the subscription. So, I paid the subscription myself anyway, and then essentially I tried to log into the account because it had like signed me out or whatever. So when I tried to log in, it was saying that it was the wrong password. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then after trying multiple times, I was like, what the fuck happened? So um I went into my Gmail, and in my Gmail for my alternative account, because the thing is I turned off the email and Gmail app off my phone, so I don't receive no, like, I not turned it off, but I don't receive notifications for that shit because that shit eats away at my battery. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna let me go check out my Gmail, and my Gmail is like, your password has been changed, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, um, yeah. So today I was dealing with that, and I sent the email out and all that stuff. I did get a response, but they told me that it takes a little while to get that thing situated, and that I should put MFA. So yeah, I just don't have access to my Adobe Photoshop or anything like that right now. I have to wait till at least Monday or Tuesday for that. Does it make sense now? So that's why I was like, it's just one thing after another now. Like, so I spent money for nothing, basically. I ain't mad at it. It is what it is. Like I said, hit me with everything. Fuck it here. It's just like, grab me by the balls and just rip them off. I don't know. I guess that's what's next. Mm. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Shinji? Nah, shit will get better. I mean, I have a job. That's the thing. The thing is that, like, my current Lyft job is paying me decently well, but I have to legitimately, like, get out of the financial loop that I'm in right now, in the sense of, like, these payments and things. If anything, that's really what's fucking with me. It's the fact that, like I said, for like the stack of shit that happened between the middle back end of December and the beginning of January accumulated with rent from January and all that, and then the whole job market situation plus not being offered this job and shit, like, that shit really fucked with me in a way. That I ain't go, I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm still kind of struck at the whole going through 4 interviews just for someone to tell me you're not gonna get the job. Like, that was to me such a fucking waste of time. I'm still stuck on that shit. That was like a huge waste of time. If you knew you wasn't, if you looked at my resume and your boss literally liked my shit, there's like and pushed it, and you got people in the room literally pushing me and saying, yeah, this guy is it. I like to me to get to a point where I go 4 interviews in. I'm like, damn, the job should be guaranteed by now. Nah, not at all. That right there kind of blew me away. And anybody who I've explained this shit to, bro, like on some real shit, anybody I've explained this to has told me, like, how the fuck, literally the same word for word, bar for bar. How does a company make you go through 4 interviews? Not one, not two, not three, 4 interviews to literally tell you at the end of it all, like, nah, we're just not gonna hire you because we don't trust you. You're gonna stay around. I'm like, bro, you could have said that shit back in interview number 2. Like, the dude could have looked at my fucking paperwork and just said, looked at my resume from the very beginning, which he did. Which is the funniest shit was that dude did, because they had to get together in order for me to move on to the next stage, right? And then he used that shit against me at the very end. So I felt like, damn, man, like, you could have just said this shit in interview number 2. Where your boss could have literally said, hey, listen, we're not going to move. I don't think we're going to move. Who's that? We would have had that interview. And he would have been like, yeah, we're not gonna move forward with him because we don't like this. We don't like this situation. We don't like this. We don't like that, or whatever the case might be. So after 4 interviews, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be all right. It's literally that whole thing where I'm just like, I'm right there, like I'm gonna be all right, right getting through heaven's door, and then you slam the fucking door right in my motherfucking face. I'm like, nigga, you could have literally told me while I was climbing up all these goddamn stairs, y'all, no, turn the back, just go to hell. They just don't pass go, just go straight to hell. You can't get in here. Because that shit felt like, I was like, damn, bro. Like I literally got dropped. Like it was like literally getting dropped from an airplane. I'm like, bro, I did everything right. I said everything right. And at the end of the day, they're like, for the same person who let me get through interview 3 to tell me in interview 4, yeah, nah, I don't trust. After interview 4, yeah, I just feel like you're gonna go from one place to another, or some shit like that. I'm like, all right, there's not much I can say besides, all right, cool. But yeah, that definitely was something that like fucked with me emotionally in a way. For at least 2 days, I was just like, I was kind of jaded. I was like, that's some fuck shit. You could have said that shit back to me when I was in DR. Like, after my first interview, right? Which, after my first interview, then my second interview, my technical interview, came my third interview. On that third interview, after that third interview, I should have been told, even after the second, because if you're looking at my resume, everybody's looking at my resume, right? Waiting for people to come back to the office was what I was told, and all that, to look at my resume so we could continue. Then I'm talking to the boss, the big dog, right? The big dog of the company is like, yo, I'm high off you. I want you. I know we're gonna make you work. Then the dude to get hit with, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, like the big boss literally was like, bro, we're gonna make it work, bro. Like, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Then he asked me the same question. He's like, yo, what's up with others jumping around? And I'm like, the job market sucks. I'm like, I haven't gotten a full-time offer. And when I apply for a full-time job, they're all internalized. Like, I explained it to the guy. Dude was like, you know what? Fuck it. I hear it that you dedicate moves to that. I'm pushing it forward. We're gonna see. We got you. Literally, dude was like, yeah, we got you. We want you. Basically. So I go for my fourth interview, to be like literally asked the same question, I answer it the exact same way, and they be told, yeah, nah, I feel like you're gonna I feel like if we offer you the job, you're just gonna do the same shit. You're just gonna try to find something that's gonna pay you more. I'm like, that's not the reason why I've been jumping from job to job. I didn't have that reason. So like that never was the reason why I was jumping from job to job. And I never gave that reason. So for you to say that after 3 interviews, and you was already part of the process through the 3rd interview, when they gave you my resume, you could have just said no then. And I could have been okay without having to take a whole trip to fucking New York, bro. Like on some real shit. I'll keep it a buck. That shit jaded me. It really got me kind of tight. Because I was like, bro, after 4 interviews, to be told, like, I don't trust you. I don't trust that you're going to commit to the company. I'm like, I would have said this is bullshit. No company should put anybody pre-employment through 4 interviews anyway. 4 fucking interviews, son. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 4. To thoroughly vet me. To thoroughly vet who they're trying to hire. 4 interviews, right? Never been through a 4 interview process in my life. 3 max. 3. 4? That's extra vetting. Extra vetting. To the point where I'm like, all right, cool. That means this should be a guarantee of a guarantee. To be told like a week later, like, nah, I personally don't trust that you're gonna stick around here. You're gonna be taking another job. Like, yeah, like if someone offers you a job in Bridgeport over there for a little bit less and you don't have to travel, you're gonna take it. If someone out here in New York offers you a job for another 5K, 10K, you're gonna take it. I'm like, when have I given you that kind of feeling? Never gave that feeling. So like that shit jaded me for like 2 days, bro. At least 2 days I was just sitting back. I'm like, I'm not even gonna say anything. Not gonna say much. Just that simple. Now, I'm gonna update my resume. Because that's the thing. I'm gonna update my resume now. And essentially, through my resume, what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm going to add my self-employment on my resume from November up to now. So can't nobody say anything to me at this point. I'm like, I went self-employed because the key thing is I'm noticing that anytime I mention I was literally left hanging from a different job due to the fucking job market, they look at me like, oh, so you was trying to jump from job to job. And I'm like, no. Who would not take a $30,000 pay raise? That's the bullshit. That's the politics of it. The politics of it is that if I'm getting paid 58 to 65K a year, right? And someone offers you a $95,000 job, like, are you, loyalty does not exist within politics. And these companies will tell you that they want you to be loyal to them, but they show no loyalty to you. Because if you're loyal to the employee, then the employee who's done all the fucking footwork for all these temp companies to go full time would offer me a job at the end of the full time. Now give me some roundhouse bullshit where it's like, we're at the end of our contract. We can't match your salary. We can't do this. I know we talked about this, but instead let's go ahead and do this. No. And I'm tired of that fucking loop. The same goes for like that the 4 interviews that I did with this other company. I felt disrespected in a way. After 4 interviews, it should have been a courtesy. Like, I'm not even gonna front. I almost said something to the first recruiter. I almost sent an email to the first recruiter. I'm like, after 4 interviews and the mishmash and shit that y'all had me wait on for so long because you guys couldn't get your shit together. You guys didn't have the right people in office. And I kept putting me on wait for a whole month and a half to make me go through 4 interviews to just tell me that you don't trust me because you're looking at my resume instead of listening to what I'm saying. All right, cool. But I'm not that kind of guy. I didn't say anything. I just kept my mouth shut. Because at the end of the day, all I'm going to do is I'm going to just work my ass off, right? I'm going to work my ass off doing what I need to do to persevere. And when an opportunity presents itself at said company again, I'll reapply. And then when they ask me, when the last job that they see is exactly my job, and the only thing that they see is Techneex LLC on there for XYZ amount of time, and they're gonna be like, "What's Techneex?" That's my own company. I was self-employed for the last half a year. No matter what I'm doing, I'm literally from now on. That's the last thing I'm putting in there. That is the last thing I'm putting in my resume. That's it. I'm not changing anything else on my resume. From this point forward, I am putting my self-employed company in there, and I am putting what I do in my self-employment and so on and so forth, and I'm leaving it like that. So when I reapply to this place, and this place turns around and asks me, what is this? I'm going to be like, that's my self-employment, because that's what kept me afloat through the temporary jobs, and from that point forward, that's what I've been doing. I've been working on my own thing. I've been working in my own networking. I've been working on this. I've been working on that, and no more adding shit to my employment. No more adding shit to my resume. I'm from this point forward, I'm self-employed. It's gonna cut all this shit off because you're either gonna trust my word from what I'm saying, or you can suck my dick. One of the two. That's it. That's all I have to say about that about that company and those 4 interviews. Outside of that, I've applied to over 200 companies out here in the state of Connecticut and the state of New York since November, and I've only received 5 fucking phone calls. So you tell me, what can a nigga do besides move all the way to fucking Texas? Because at this point, by the end of my lease, I'm more than likely going to move to the Midwest again. I'm probably not going to stay in the East Coast if this continues the way it's going. There's no way or no reason or rhyme or reason for me to continue staying out here if I'm not going to be offered a fucking job. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I'd rather move to Texas. I moved to Texas and guaranteed I'm gonna get a job out there because all the companies all the company shit is all the corporate shit is out there in Texas right now. That's a fact. But not just that, like the IT opportunities in Texas is way better than out here. Than both of these states combined. It's not a joke. This is the truth. IT assistance, IT help desk, IT administration, network administration, all that is literally a fucking hub in Texas. They require that shit. Either that or Maryland, Virginia, or some shit. Like, if I move to VA, they have the Pentagon and they have all that shit right there. That's a hotspot for IT. But like out here, the fact that I'm applying from temporary to contract to full-time to part-time, and literally out of all that for 3 months, I've gotten 5 phone calls. Yeah. And it's not that, and like even my recruiters are telling me like, yeah, man, we just don't have anything right now. Like anything that we're getting is not in your pay range. You want 28 to $34 an hour. We can't even get everything we're getting is between 20 to 25 right now. We can't get you what you want. We can't get you in the door with what you want. And then the people that when I see something that gets posted that is what I want, I don't get a call back. So that's the whole job situation right now. But I'm happy to say that Lyft has worked out for me out here, where I'm at. It has definitely worked out. I haven't had a situation where I'm not making funds off of it. It's just that I need to persevere and continue doing my thing. And then when I continue doing my thing and could finally get out of this rotation of bullshit, right? That will take another 3 weeks. That's the thing. 3 weeks sound like a long time. And they're like, when you're going through shit like this, it feels like a long time. But 3 weeks will come and go. And then I'm going to be like, all right, whatever. That's literally how everything is on my planning board right now. My planning board literally says 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week. It's counting down little by little. Like I'm counting it down little by little. Just have to stay with a positive mindset and ignore the bullshit. That's all. Just have to stay with a positive mindset and ignore that bullshit. So with that being said, let's start our evening. We are going to start this stream today. What are we going to do today? What y'all want me to do today? Y'all want me to start off with some Street Fighter? Y'all want me to start off with some Dragon Ball? Y'all want me to? What do y'all want me to do? Want me to try to beat this Terminator game finally? Because I haven't beaten this Terminator game. Yeah. I'll play Terminator. Terminator is that shit. Terminator 2D. Where's Sarah Connors? Come with me if you want to live. Where's Sarah Connors? Bro, I ain't gonna front though. I ain't gonna front. Yo, whipping on niggas in Street Fighter is satisfying. Just had to put that out there, son. Like, just have to put that shit out there, man. Bro, there is nothing better than dog. Listen, there is nothing, and I mean nothing, absolutely nothing better. Nothing better, man. Nothing better than when you know you got that nigga. Like when you whip it, okay. Follow me here. When you're playing, right, Street Fighter, and then there's a decent set, right? Let's say a good set, right? The set goes like 1-1, right? The first matchup, y'all go back and forth kind of thing, right? You took that round. Then the other person comes back, they sit up in the chair. You feel like they sat up in that chair, right? And they dog you or some shit like that. Like, or they it's close, but they took that second matchup, right? So now it's 1-1, right? It's 1-1. And then you take that first round, right? And the pressure is on these niggas. But now, for some odd reason, you lock in. You just lock in. And no matter what they pressing, they could press Jesus if they want to. You still whipping that ass. You hitting them with everything. Yo, they can't touch your shit. You make them niggas whiff. You hitting their ass with the meanest combos. You shimmying they shit. That shit right there, that is bliss in the absolute physical form. Because when I get a nigga in that corner with Sagat, and I start, that shit's crazy, son. Get the fuck out that corner, man. Come on, do something, nigga. Oh man. I know a lot of other fighting game players feel the same way. I know the FGC players understand what I'm talking about. That that whole moment where you like, yeah, do something. Come on, man, do something. I'm whipping your ass. Now that moment right there is like absolute heat. It's just nothing like it. But for me, it always happens in Street Fighter. Always. Just had to get that out there. You know what I was gonna download also? um, because there was someone out there that was talking a lot of shit. What the fuck? The name of this game is this one. I'm gonna download it right now. Shinjay, you still there? Because nigga. Give this man 24 hours so he don't say shit. No, I don't like this system. Adam, did you end up buying City of the Wolves? No, right? Oh, you got City of the Wolves? Nice. Download that shit, man. I'm downloading it right now. I'm gonna start playing more City of the Wolves as well. I'm gonna start taking more. I'm gonna start playing more of the top 3 games seriously. So I'm gonna play more Tekken and City of the Wolves as well. This is just so I can have a little bit more variety on the fighting game side. But I do want to definitely get like. I'm not trying to be a Tekken god or some shit like that. I just want to play Tekken, like really play Tekken. Cause I keep saying that and I get into it for like a good like 2 months, 3 months, and then I generally like just drop it. And then after like 2, 3 months, I end up forgetting everything that I learned. Like from understanding like the frame data, from understanding what to dodge, a side sweep, all that shit. Maybe just focus on Street Fighter and Resident Evil. Nah, nigga, you want me to play Resident Evil. Fuck out of here. That's all you. You just want me to play Resident Evil. Like maybe just focus on Street Fighter and Resident Evil. I don't buy the game for me. Listen. I'll do that. If you buy Resident Evil for me, I will play the entire game on the channel. I will put myself through it. Since you want me to play RE9 so badly and want to see me shitting my pants. Yeah, if you get me RE9, I will play it on the channel. I will legitimately play it on the channel. I will go through the bullshit. I'm trying to tell you, I'll go through the bullshit. Listen, I'm not spending the money myself. But if one of my viewers wants me to really put in the work on it, I'll put the work on it. Y'all see me shitting in my pants and stopping the game every 5 minutes and shit. and whatnot. But like, I'll get through it eventually. It'll take me 50 hours to get through a 20-hour game, but I'll get through it eventually. That's always been my promise. Like, that's always been my promise. When I bought Resident Evil 2, I bought it myself. I bought it myself. Like, I bought Resident Evil 2 Remake myself, and I bought Resident Evil 3 Remake myself. I don't touch those shits. I got them there. If there's a shorty that I link up with that likes video games and like horror games and shit, and she's like, "Oh, you got you got Resident Evil?" I'm like, "Yeah, baby, here you go. You want Resident Evil? Play some Resident Evil. There you go. I got them all from Resident Evil 1 Remake to Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Resident Evil 5 Remake, which comes out next year. I got them all." Nah. You can't get me to play Resident Evil 0 no more. Cold Veronica 2? Play Biohazard? Isn't that the same shit? Biohazard is fucking Resident Evil, man. Dale. Toma, 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 toma. Ah. You gotta listen to what I'm listening to. Dale. Dame tu cosita. Ay, dame tu cosita. Bienvenidos a la cripta. Dame tu cosita. Dame tu cosita. Dame tu cosita. Dame tu cosita. Perreo. Dame tu cosita. Dame tu cosita. Ay, dame tu cosita. Muévete para aquí, muévete para allá. Dame tu cosita. Ay, toma. Cosita. Cosita. Dame tu cosita. Ay, toma. Toma. Cosita. Dale. Dame tu cosita. Ay, toma. Cosita. Cosita. Dame tu cosita. Ay, toma. Cosita. Dámela bien rica. Vámonos para acá para la esquinita. Okay. You gonna go to Uptown and grind on Super Debo? You bogus as shit. Ah. Dame tu cosita. You funny as shit. You funny as shit. I'm pretty sure, pretty positive, there's a third that a third arm will be hanging But hey, go check it out for yourself, man. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not gonna stop you. Tell you that. Let me let me find out. Let me find out my bro's demisexual. You take them as they come, huh? Get it? As they come. Hey man, it's okay, brother. It's totally cool if we end up going to Thailand and you end up, you know, leaving with like leaving with a lady man, man. We'll be alright. It's all white. It's all white. Huh. Interesting. It's not giving me no audio, which is weird. Normally gives me audio. Huh. Interesting. What the fuck, man? I might have to restart the stream, man. What the fuck? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I gotta re. Yeah. I gotta restart the stream. I am ready for MLB. Give me a few minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Let me figure. Let me the audio for my video card for my display card is not working right. So give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. I will be right back. Just wait for my video, please. Just wait for my video. I'll post it up on the Discord. I'll be back.